Alright, so here are my predictions of who's going to be good in season 3.5 and who's going to be ass. We got everybody in the fucking game right here. So let's just... I'm about to speed run through this, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, first we're going to start off with Adam. Adam got a new team up with Luna, and that looks really broken. I feel like there's going to be a new meta with Adam and Luna next season, so I think I'm going to put him in A tier. BP next season is going to get a nerf, so he's not going to be as good as he was this or in 3.0. So I'm going to put him... I say C tier. Black Widow. Enough said. That's all I gotta say. Enough said. Captain America can be good in some situations, but he's just also like really ass too. So I think I'm gonna put him in C. Alright, next up on the list is Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger, I don't think they changed anything about her this season, but she's still a really good healer, so I'm gonna just leave her on S. Alright. Let's see. Next is Doctor Strange. I'm gonna put him in A tier. I still think he's good. I think they gave him more ammo this season, is what I've seen. So he's gonna be in A tier. Groot, S tier. If y'all haven't seen, I'm gonna put up a video of the team up that Groot has. It's actually kind of crazy. There's gonna be clips of him like getting healed by his own wall. Actually broken. Hawkeye, I'm gonna put him in B tier. I think Hawkeye in B tier is pretty good. I don't think they did anything with him in 3.5, but yeah. Hela, S tier always. Hela is way too good and does way too much damage. I'm not gonna lie. If you go up against a good Hela player, it's actually Raps. Let's see, and then we have Hulk. Put him in S tier. If you could go up against a really good Hulk player, it's actually really difficult to go around him. Especially if a Hulk player knows how to juggle, I feel like that is like a really powerful kit someone can use in a normal scenario in a game. Iron Fist is gonna stay at C tier. He's still kind of ass, and they didn't really do too much with him, so I'm just gonna put him in C tier. Iron Man, A tier. I don't think there's an explanation for that one. Jeff, F. I just don't like his healing, and his rework like really sucks, so I just never liked Jeff in general. Loki, S tier. I think Loki in S tier is actually really valid, in my opinion. I feel like his lamps are just overpowered in general, and plus, they made a buff where his lamps have a wider range on the healing aura. It's actually insane. It's actually a bit too broken. Luna, I'm putting her in S. Magic, yeah, Luna on S tier is like no explanation. Um, Magic B tier. I think she could be really useful in some scenarios. Like if they don't have any flying characters. Yeah, she's like a good dive character. But I feel like her kit is just like not really good in season 3.5. They didn't really do too much with her either, so. Let's see. Magneto, S tier, as always. Magneto is always broken, and he's like the best tank right now. I feel like Mantis might be decent this season. So I'm going to give her an A tier. Again, I'm just speed running through this. This is all just my opinion and predictions on what's going to be good in season 3.5. So, Moon Knight, I put him B tier. They didn't do too much with this kit on this one, so I might skip ahead real quick. I want to do a personal one. Mr. Fantastic, D tier. I never understood why people played him. Like, he's not really a good DPS at all. All he's good for is just staying alive. That's all he does, is just stay alive. Like, you rarely see people get kills with him. And he just does damage. And his ult sucks too. Human Torch, S tier. Namor, I'm gonna put B tier. Only cause I feel like there's like obviously situations where like if they have heavy dive, of course play Namor. But I feel like Namor gets like countered too easily, but he also does a lot of damage with his trident. Like if you go up against a really good Namor, I feel like he could easily take care of normal divers such as like Black Panther or Spider-Man. Psylocke, S tier. I feel like Psylocke is such a good like DPS. All she has to do is just go invisible and then does like one combo on a healer and then leaves. But that's if you have really good aim with her though. If you have really good aim with her, then like she's easy to play. If you don't, then it's just like, you know, there's no point in playing the character. Rocket, I'm gonna put him in D tier. I feel like his amplifier is decent, but it could just easily be shut down by like everyone just focusing it, and then yeah, the only good thing that he has in his kit is just the res beacon. Scarlet Witch, I'm gonna put her in D tier too. I feel like she is so easily like counterable, and like she's like, I don't know, she's not good against dive, and I don't think they did anything with her in this season's patch, so I'm just leaving her at D. I'll give him a B. If you know how to pull off combos as such like yo-yos and like other like combos that he has, he could be really good against any healer in the game. Squirrel Girl. The reason why I'm putting her at an A tier is only because the damage that she could do is insane, and they gave her a buff to her damage. Like, I don't know who told anybody to give her more damage, but it's just like, I don't know. And then now she has to team up with Iron Man, so she has like homing like missiles as like one of her abilities. So that makes her decent against flying characters now. So that's why I'm mostly putting her in A tier, only because of like the damage that she could do. Star-Lord, I feel like he got a new team up. I think that puts him in at least A tier for me. That new team up is basically a teleporter that teleports, you know, him anywhere where the teleporter's at. So I feel like it's a really good addition to add to his kit. Alright, I'm putting Storm on S tier only because she is still really good as a character. She's really overpowered with Jeff too. If you have a Jeff NATO, that combo is just overpowered. Because it's literally just a giant tornado with a shark. And it sucks up and it eats everybody. And that's like really good. The next person is Punisher. Punisher, I think he's still the same. But he's also good against like flying characters. So I'm going to put him on C tier. The next is Thor. I feel like not a lot of people know how to play Thor that good. If you have a really good Thor player, he's easily an A tier. The only reason why I'm saying this is because he recently got a buff to where he gets his hammers back after he uses his like 3 hammer ability. But just so that y'all know, it's just like literally just like a Thor buff, and they buff them and make his abilities like good. And Thor is like the only character in the game that's only received buffs, bro. Thor has not received a nerf since this game has been out. It's crazy. Venom, I'm gonna give him a B tier too. He's kind of in the same boat with Spider-Man. There's really no explanation on how good he is, but he's just really the same. Bucky, S tier. I feel like there's no need to explain that. But they didn't really do much with him this season, so he's just kind of the same. Wolverine, S tier. Obviously, Wolverine is way too broken. Penny, I'm going to put her in F tier. I feel like Penny is not a reliable person at all. I think she's really only good in some maps where you have to defend, like in small areas like Central Park, like the first point of Central Park. I feel like that's perfect for her, especially with the rocket team up that makes her have 2 nests at once. I feel like that's really good. Invisible Woman, let me see. She deserves a B tier. Her ult is good and all, but like it's way too short and it's not really that good because she can still die through it. So I feel like she gets a B tier, and they didn't really do much with her this season too. The Thing, I'm gonna give him a C tier. Like, he's good against dive characters, but I feel like out of everything, he's just decent. Emma, A tier. I feel like even with the nerfs that she's gotten, she's still a really good tank. I might put her in A tier, or no, not A tier. I might put her in S tier if she did more damage. They did get rid of her damage of her beams, so she does a little bit less. But she's still good overall. She's still really, really good. Ultron, I put him in F tier too. I feel like Ultron is really not that good. He was never good to begin with, in my opinion. Only for triple support, but not a lot of people run triple support. So I'm gonna just leave him there in F tier. He does good damage though, I'll give him that, but the healing is just not it. Phoenix, S tier. She is a bit broken, and especially if you go up against a good Phoenix player, she could be very, very dangerous in like any game. Alright, and now for the finale. I feel like Phoenix is more broken than Blade. Like, sure, Blade has lifesteal. He has a block ability that blocks any ult in the game. Almost any ult in the game, actually. And he has a good, like, spinning ability that does a lot of damage, too. But I feel like his gun is also really good, too. But I think he deserves a B tier. And this is my predictions. I feel like not a lot of pro players are going to use him in pro league plays at all. I feel like he's just going to be like another, like, let me see. basically like another like Phoenix. You know, not a lot of people are gonna use her in like pro league play. But you know, this is my prediction on what's gonna happen in next season when other people are gonna do their tier list. I'm already ahead of them. But this is my prediction. I feel like my tier list might be similar to other people's tier lists. I don't know. I'm gonna go check some others out, but this is my tier list for season 3.5 and how it's gonna be. I think it comes out in like a day or two. So yeah, and that's the video.